that sometimes, but...
Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our ADT for, what is, August, which is very scary. We're past halfway of the year and steaming right along. And we're back into springtime, which is time for new growth, not only in plants, but also in our business. And we're just going to say welcome to everybody here on the screen, and whoever joins us later. Hopefully we'll have a few other people. I know they're having a few challenges with power at the moment, but welcome Dr. Cesar and Eddie. Good to see you over there.
Lovely to see them.
Very nice.
We're just going to, I don't think there's any first timers on this one.
No.
And just a little bit of normal housekeeping. At the 40-minute mark, we will cut, log off, give us about a minute and log straight back in again, and we'll carry on with part 2. But we are going to start off this ADT, as often we do, discussing the business, because we are in a business. Even though we're in a business of our own, we're not on our own. So it's for ourselves, but not by ourselves. And we're going to see exactly how this business works, where you can earn the income of an international CEO, but you are your own international CEO. So to do the plan will be our special guest.
Dr. Cesar.
Cesar, all yours. You can share your screen. Is she there?
Thank you.
There we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having to use a computer that I'm not very familiar with. So let's just hope that it obeys all my instructions.
Oh, shame. Seamus says that your talk is very jagged.
Okay, too.
Oh gosh.
If you can run your presentation and then just fill in as you go.
Right. I thought I would start by reminding ourselves of the Eagle Team mission. This is an ambassador for those of you who... What can't you see, or what do you see? What are you seeing now?
Eagle Team mission.
Eagle. We've seen your beautiful eagle.
Can you hear me though?
Yes.
We can now.
Hello?
It tends to stutter a lot.
Okay. Can you see the words on the left of the eagle?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, yes, my name is Esther Zanambasi. For those of you who might remember me remotely, I'm still here. And our mission as Eagle Team is to enrich the lives of others in terms of health, wealth, and happiness, and to create the environment for personal growth for those who have the courage to pursue their system. And I thought to just point out that we have a lot of work to do. A lot of people still have to hear about what we've got, because the traditional way of doing life is to wait up to have them fixed quickly. It doesn't work that way. We've all seen that lifestyle change is a slow and arduous process, but it is the only way to good health. So the challenge with fixing everything quickly is that they now are many more medications being used to manage chronic diseases than ever before. And my challenge with that personally, from what I have seen over the close on to 39 years of medical practice, is that a lot of people are suffering from horrendous side effects and the effects of so many medications. And so we need to become even more loud and work really urgently to stop that trend. Then the other thing that we need to be aware of are the children. Yes, the children. Modern diet is really not child friendly at all. A lot of and canned foods, and they start life off disadvantaged, also sorts of health issues. So eat seriously and each other to go important, because good nutrition and nutrition generally is a critical determinant of the immune system and its responses. And malnutrition is the most common cause of immunodeficiency, and it is malnourished. So Neolife reminds us that for good health and happiness, we need to remember to do physical activity and to manage weight and to eat lots of whole grains. And then, of course, fruits and vegetables, protein, and then fats and sugars should not be overdone. Whole grains means that we have to have them really as whole grains, not the modern whole grains out of which they have removed the key ingredients, which are the oils. Yes, so the typical lifestyle pyramid looks something like that, where we do way too many fats and sugars, and we hardly exercise. So in between, if we are eating 2 fruits a day, we are lucky, and doesn't really give us the is that people become very quickly tired and move into the tired zone and then into the sick zone, losing out on so much life and spending several years with a quality of life that perhaps we should not encourage, especially to the young ones, to live on chronic medication. So what is the solution? Well, Neolife thought about it and said, let us feed at a cellular level and return into our diets those grain oils that have been stripped out of food, and those that in their absence or without them, the cells remain unhealthy because they come out. We are all wanting these healthy cells. So here's the answer. It's called TreeNN, and we can build a good business on TreeNN. And I think the move to provide the 6-pack as a kit was a smart move. Then we have cleaning products as well. And my story goes that I was looking for cleaning products, and I had hunted high and low, and It wasn't until somebody invited me to have a look at this awesome family, company, and opportunity that I found what I was looking for. And so these are non-toxic, economical, and versatile. So I'm very, very happy with the cleaning products. So now, why would you look at what we've got in Neolife? Why would you do something different? Why don't you continue with those brands that we used to use to educate your children? That was my dream. You might live in a better house. That's too. You might want to have a car of your dream. Holidays, I love to travel. I wish I could spend all my life just traveling, but there's work that, now everybody needs an extra income. We have all discovered that working on a job to get a salary is perhaps one of the most frustrating things, and loaf around all day like some people do, and you are there working very hard, you all get paid the same thing. So yes, so you get the same predictable salary at the end of the month. So Neolife gives us an opportunity to determine what we want to earn according to what we do. And then you might want time freedom. Great for mothers who are raising little ones, or even older people who have got some time to spend profitably. So how does it work? You partner with Neolife, which has been around for over 60 years, and it is in more than 50 countries. We have a dedicated scientific advisory board, and we have been published as a company. Yes, it is a well-recognized and very reputable company. And how did it start? It started with a dream. The
Sorry, can I interject here?
as a
Caesar, can you hear me? Caesar, can you hear me? Caesar? Okay.
Yep, she bombed out.
Yeah, I think she'll just start again. Welcome everyone, start again. And we'll just leave Caesar off. I'll just speak to her now.
All right, well, we'll just carry on from there. But as we could see, we have a business opportunity that is literally, it's an international business company that's available in over 56 different countries around the world, and going great guns right here in South Africa and in Africa. And as Cesar was saying earlier, everybody needs an extra income, because whether you're a CEO or whether you are a low employee, you still need an extra income. And with this business, you can earn that extra income and you can also save a lot of money with your cleaning products. So, sorry, Cesar, you were breaking up very, very badly over there. We're just going to skip ahead over here and hopefully we can come back to hear you a little bit later on.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll skip ahead right now.
Okay.
And we'll ask Ansi to tell us about the forthcoming events, please, if you can. Ansi?
Thank you, Sean. Hello, everybody. Excitement of new life. The Impact Summit will, God willing, take place on the 14th October in Pretoria, and we're all looking forward to it. Hello, Vic. It's nice to see you on the call. And to come back to the events, on Friday mornings, Debbie is presenting us at 9 o'clock. And then Tuesday, Sean. And Wednesday, also Sean, at 7:30, both of them. And Sunday evening, Jenny Potter at 7:30. And if you haven't been on these Zoom calls before, please don't miss it, because the interaction is awesome and we learn a lot, and it's also very motivating. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Nancy. Yes, events are vital. And I know a lot of the events are still online, but if there is a live event in your neighborhood, please join us. We're one big happy family. Come along and join us. It'd be great to see you and meet with you and just mingle in person for a change. All right, we're going to go ahead, and because this is a business, we obviously have to grow it. Now, we don't spend vast amount of money on adverts. We talk to people. And in order to do that, we also have to talk to ourselves. And because we are generally sole proprietors, we need a lot of motivation, and we need to be able to plan ahead. And to do that, we use things called dream charts and self-talks. And a very experienced person in this field is Mandy Roberts, who will tell us all about how to create a dream chart and also the importance of self-talk. Go ahead, Mandy.
Can I share my screen, please? Right, the importance of a dream chart. This is an example of what a dream chart can look like. You will put pictures and that up on your dream chart so that just at a glance, you can see what it is that you're working towards, and it will help motivate you. The purpose of a dream chart, it reminds you of what matters to you. It helps you to keep motivated, and it helps you to keep on track. Creating a dream chart. Take time to clarify your dreams or visions. Gather your materials like a whiteboard or a magnetic board or a pin board. Find objects or images that represent your dreams or visions. For example, a car, a house, furniture, clothes, dream holidays if you want to travel. Arrange your images and quotes on your dream or visionary board. Place your dream or visionary board where you can see it most of the time. For example, if you work from home, in your home office. I have a vision board on my desk behind my computer where it will inspire me to work harder and make a difference to my future and my family's future. Vision boards are very important, and it's what helps you prioritize your vision. Your vision board acts as a guide and source of motivation, but it's your actions that ultimately bring your dreams to fruition. Power of visualization, constant effort, determination, resilience increases your chances of achieving your goals, dreams, and visions. You have to visualize yourself living in your desired in your desired lifestyle that you're trying to build for yourself. And with this, it helps potentially strengthen you, which has a positive impact on your actions and decisions. Your dream board acts as a visual anchor, which reminds you of what truly matters to you and helps to keep you motivated and on track. Then you have self-talks. Self-talks have positive benefits for you. It can help you, give you a healthier immune system, reduce pain, better cardiovascular health, improve mental health, improve self-esteem, increase your vitality, greater life satisfaction, reduce stress, better physical well-being, and increased lifespan. Now, not everybody will use a self-talk where all of those items are incorporated, but whatever works for you is what is in your self-talk. Self-talk can be a running dialogue which you have with yourself, purposeful or random, internal or external dialogue. Positive self-talks often result in good performance. Negative self-talks always result in a poor performance. So it does help to stand in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. And in that way, it also helps you to build your self-confidence up. So at least if you're talking to yourself in the mirror, you can see what you're doing and whether you're going to scare everybody half to death once you start talking publicly. Now, this little picture shows a positive self-talk statements for children. But at heart, we are all children. Every day is a fresh start. I'm a work in progress. Challenges help me to grow. It's okay to feel how I feel. I'm in charge of my choices. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm enough. My voice matters. I'm resilient. I can do tough things with hard work. So that just gives you an idea of some of the things that can be in your self-talk. And they are positive things to make you feel better and motivate yourself. Another one that I managed to find was a positive self-talk. My happiness is up to me. I can change the world. I'm important. I strive to do my best every day. I'm calm and relaxed. My voice matters. So if you're a person that is shy and hasn't been able to talk, when you add my voice matters, it kind of encourages you to do something about opening your mouth and saying what you need to say and work in life to get ahead. The importance of a self-talk. A self-talk keeps you positive, motivated, and on track. It helps you train your brain into feeling safe because your brain will always try and find the easiest way to protect you. So if it can persuade you not to do anything, well, then you will get nowhere in life. But if you have done your self-talks and trained yourself into thinking positively, you can conquer the world. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mandy. If you can, there we go. Stop sharing. That's great. Yeah, self-talk can make or break you. It is vital. And it's up to us to keep ourselves encouraged on a daily basis because it's so easy to let life get the better of us. Right. And as I was saying as well, because this is a business that we don't rely on advertising, we rely on us to talk to other people and share our story and our products and the benefits. And in order to have a never-ending supply of names, we need to keep a names list. And also we rely on referrals. And an expert in this field is Debbie, who will tell us all about the importance and just some little simple tricks on keeping a names list and asking for referrals. Debbie, you've got about 8 minutes left.
Thank you. I really wish I was an expert at it, because for us who have been in for a while in the business, it's something that is so important, and yet somehow or other we don't do it. I don't know why. To build your names list is quite simple, really, and I think we've all got a hang of that one. You look at your cell phones and you can just start to build your names list of people you meet. You don't have to tell them anything in the beginning, just take their names and numbers. I usually just meet them somewhere and I say, you know, I'd love to chat to you later, or maybe we can go for coffee. Would you mind giving me your number? And they give it to us. So I don't have a problem with that one. It's when you start getting people and you ask them for referrals. So you open up the kits and you say, who would you refer? And it's quite amazing, because they say, oh no, I can't give you anyone's names. I don't want to give them the names. And if you leave it too long, then it gets harder. So what we do, and we always, while we are actually there, we say, look, we just need to know who else is keen on their health and on their, maybe they need extra income. If you can just write down their names and numbers, and then we'll just we'll help you contact them. So we used to have a duplicate book, and we used to write down everything down on a duplicate book. So yeah, it is something that we need to work on, and it is very, very important, because you do run out of names, and if you run out of names, then it's a struggle, because then it's like a one-on-one all the time. So you need a names list of at least 20 people. I'd suggest at least 20 people. So all the time, no matter what, you don't even have to contact them, as long as you get into the habit of always having names on your names list. And that's all I'm going to say. Sean, maybe we can have our break and come back.
Yes, thank you very much, Debbie. Yeah, and it's once you start getting into the hang of it, as you said, the first couple of times it's difficult, like with anything that's new. Self-talk, talking in front of people, taking names. When it's new, it's hard. But once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature. I'm pretty sure any one of us can talk to a friend and ask them, how are you? And if they are anything like a lot of people that I meet on a regular basis, oh, yeah, I'm so tired. I need a holiday. Well, would you like the next best thing to a holiday? We've got something that can help you. If you're interested, let me give us time. I'll get a call back to you, and we'll take it from there. So just keep it simple. Don't complicate it. We are sharing the best products and the best opportunity. So you're not trying to foist something onto a friend that's bad. You want to give your friend the best, and we should share the best. So yes, we're going to take a break now. Stop recording.